Tonight, from my secret broadcasting studio hidden somewhere in Jacksonville, Alabama, I'll be interviewing star of stage and screen, St. Joy DeMarche. House music led by Amy Young and the Lockbox Jukebox. Alright, that's enough preamble. Let's get to the show. Thank you folks. Thank you, you're too kind. Let's hear it again for Amy and her amazing band.
Thank you, boss.
All right. Glad you're all in a good mood because I do have one note at the top of the show here. Star of stage and screen, St. Joy DeMarche, cannot be here tonight. Not to worry. We had a replacement waiting in the wings. Go ahead and bring them out now. You know them. I love them. Put your hands together for S.J. Ryker.
Yeah. Hi, or whatever. Hey, Jesse. What's going on here?
You're on America's oldest and longest running interview and variety show, Jesse's Lockbox Anthology.
Did you kidnap me?
He said the word.
Amy, what are you doing here?
What are you talking about, SJ? I've been the band leader on this show for years.
Wait, what is happening?
We're sitting down today with noted voice actor and writer S.J. Ryker. S.J., so glad you could squeak out some time from your busy schedule to talk with us today.
I was having dinner with my family.
Yes, the show has been likened to a robocall.
Is it time for the hold music?
I don't know, Amy. S.J., is it time for the hold music?
No. Please, God, no. But what do I have to do to get out of here?
Oh, you want to jump right into the lockboxes?
Do I?
He does, right, studio audience?
Let's get these curtains out of the way. Ah, there we go. All these bank lockboxes, all of them sealed until our guest decides which one to open.
What are in these? Money? I thought this was a talk show, not a daytime game show.
Thanks for reminding me, SJ. You're so smart and helpful, isn't he, folks?
Please don't do that.
All right, here's the media player. Crack one of those lockboxes open, and let's see what kind of outmoded media you get.
So, like, what? There's tapes and VHS and these things, and you all watch it together?
HD DVDs and mini discs, too.
We got a Laserdisc one time. It was a choose-your-own-adventure.
That was cool, wasn't it?
It was.
Come on, SJ. Pick a lockbox.
Okay. So I just, open it?
It's like you've seen the show before.
Oh, I definitely have not. Screw it. This one. It's an audio cassette?
Hey, bring it over. Let's see what it says.
Curse of the Weeping Damsel. That mean anything to you?
Not a bit.
The Weepers. Calling it now.
So, you're going to play this now?
Once you hand it to me. Thank you.
Is this going to be funny or scary? What's the theme of all of this?
We can't know until I hit play.
Ah, my neighbor. Come in. Come in. Have a seat. Let us talk.
Yeah. So do I...
Oh, that'll be in your own time. We've got all night. Why don't you start from the beginning? Where did your current troubles start?
Monday. This all started on Monday. Hey, Warren? Warren. Can you... Warren!
Network error. Please try your call again later.
One of those days, huh? I work as a field technician for Verdant Hills Rehabilitation. Of course, you know that. But it keeps everything straight in my head if I just explain it. They use funds earmarked from Superfund sites to try and stimulate the economy in old mining towns. The smaller, the better. That way, they're on the hook for less cash to transfer. I work in the southeastern branch and found myself in Chambers County, Alabama. I was trying to find Emerpleise, but being an unincorporated area, most maps were not helping. Piece of junk. An old model farm truck pulled up to a stop in front of me. A large man with a matching beard leaned out of the window and looked my way.
Hey, Sandy?
Who are you looking for, stranger?
Sandy Bickham. That you?
Yeah, Sandy Bigham. You are...
Marcus Wainwright. We spoke on the phone.
Sorry, you sounded different.
It happens all the time.
Wait a minute, you have cell phone signal out here?
Not a lick. It's all landline or sat phones out here in Emerpleise.
Y'all can afford sat phones?
We have one in case of a natural disaster or, I don't know, alien invasion.
Showed Marcus my cell phone. So this thing is...
A neat looking paperweight until you get back on the interstate.
Great.
Well, you ready to head over?
I suppose so. Just don't take me down a deer trail. I don't think my suspension will handle it.
Don't worry. We might have a lot of dirt roads, but they're solid.
We'll see about that. Lead on. I followed Marcus a short distance. The paved road did not give out, at least not on Main Street. Marcus pulled to a stop in front of the post office and got out. I followed suit.
Welcome to Emerpleise, Sandy.
Yeah, thank you. This is my first view of Emerpleise. Boomtown facades, few vehicles, most built before the Y2K scare. Everything seemed to be coated in a fine layer of red clay dust. Kudzu grew thick where people didn't walk. Smell of pine pollen and honeysuckle in the breeze. There's a charm to it, but this place has definitely seen some better days.
My grandfather's generation was the last to mine in this area. When Garvey Energy pulled out, so did the heart of this place. Things went south for 10 years before everything kind of equalized.
Oh, that quick, huh?
Lots of folk moved on. We lost the city charter, then the town charter, and now we're just an incorporation.
Jesus.
You don't have to play along with the sob story. I know you've heard it all before.
I mean, hearing it all before didn't make it any less heartbreaking.
Well, hopefully you can make a change around here.
Hey, don't expect miracles. But if y'all still have slurry ponds and the like, I think my company can help.
Glad to hear it.
So, where's the rest of the welcoming committee?
Just me today. Pastor Malden and the others will meet with you tomorrow. We have a swap meet on Wednesdays. That's usually when most of the community's business gets discussed.
Oh.
Every small town has its quirks.
Hey, no judgment. Well, I am on the clock. Is this the records office?
It is. Darlene's an ornery old cuss, but she keeps all our federal affairs in order. Her office is in the post office.
Ah, I see. Well, let's go say hi then.
You might come to regret that.
He was not incorrect.
Set the boxes down, Jeff. I'll get them sorted later.
Sorry, Darlene. Not Jeff.
Seated behind a desk that was made a century or more ago was Darlene. An old granny lady, tight with permed hair and creases around her mouth from a lifetime of smoking.
Remember, I told you that government lady from Birmingham would be coming by and might need to look at some of our files?
Oh, right. I'd lose my head if it weren't attached.
We'd all be in trouble if that happened.
Now, give me a second.
Darlene finally laid eyes on me. The whites, or more honestly, the yellows of her eyes got bigger.
Marcus, you told me this girl's name. What was it again?
Sandy.
She snapped her fingers in recollection.
Sandy, that's it. Why'd you say she's from Birmingham? That there's an Emerpleise girl. Land sakes, girl, Pastor Modern had us thinking you was dead.
Sorry?
You're Sandy Daughtry. I'd recognize you anywhere.
Sorry to say, ma'am, but, my name's Sandy Bigham.
Shoot, girl, we all change our last name at some point, but you are from here.
This is my first time in Emerpleise.
You get sick, girl. Welcome home. I know I ain't crazy. Marcus, you remember little old Sandy Daughtry, don't you? She helped you fix that old rattle wagon of yours before she up and vanished.
Marcus's forehead creased. He crossed his arms and placed a hand at his mouth. His eyes went wide before looking at me. The hand fell away.
You talk different. You lost your twang or something, but yeah. You're Sandy Daughtry.
Neat opinions everyone has here about who I am, but can I get those records and get out of here?
Oh, fine, shit yourself. Nobody believe me. Okay, here we go. You'll find copies of everything you'd need in there.
As I put my hand out for the manila envelope, Darlene's hand struck out like a cobra and viced around my wrist. Hey, what's the deal?
Bit of advice from the town gossip. Steer clear of Violet. Once she knows you're in town, you're going to be in trouble.
Her gaze told me this was not a trick or something to try and scare the out-of-towner. I'll keep that in mind. Her eyes switched to Marcus.
Can't believe you didn't recognize her, Marcus.
How was I supposed to know? I talked to her on the phone.
I'll be outside, okay?
John is going to be furious when he finds out she's back in town.
Hey, she can do us some good. Don't get all fire and brimstone on me.
I walked outside and tossed the envelope in the passenger seat, and then proceeded to sit against the hood of my car and smoke 2 cigarettes before a postal truck pulled up. A gangly man stepped out and nodded his hat to me like a cowboy in a movie. You Jeff?
I am.
Hey, Darlene's expecting some boxes from you, but she and Marcus are pitching a fit. You best give him a moment.
Yeah, that sounds like Darlene.
An idea came to me. Hey, Jeff, would you say you knew your way around here pretty good?
Well, I hope so. I'm the only county mail carrier anymore.
Would you happen to know the way to Ricker's Inn?
I do. What do you want with that old death trap?
Apparently, I'm staying there for a few days. Shock and horror chased each other across his face before the two settled together in a concerned brow furrow.
I can draw you up a map if you need one, but, you might be better off sleeping in that car if you don't mind me saying so.
Why's that? Before I could get my answer, the door in the post office swung open with the tingle of a bell. Marcus was rubbing his beard in frustration and looked at Jeff.
Get to work, Jeff. They don't pay you to talk to women.
Right.
I'd never seen someone lose the color in their face only to snap into action so automatically. You good?
I am. You might not be.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? He looked off into the twisted kudzu and cicada-infested trees.
Are you staying in town?
It depends. Where's Ricker's Inn?
Back towards the interstate, on the highway. That's out of the old town limits. I'll show you.
He stomped over to his truck. feel like regaling me on what's going on?
Darlene has it in her head that some folk here might have some negative opinions to you being here.
What? Are more people gonna get me confused for someone I'm not?
I mean, there is a resemblance.
Sure, man. Look, fact stands, I'm me, not this other person. Peace and blessings for her and hers, but I'm here to do a job, and I plan on getting it wrapped up by Friday.
Okay.
You want to lead the way to Ricker's Inn?
Yeah, I'll show you the way.
True to his word, Marcus led me over to the Ricker's Inn. It was a squat red building. Single floor, L-shaped. There used to be a pool, but either fallen into disrepair or was retrofitted to be a green area. The handrail for the ladder still stuck out of the ground. A glassed-in front office stood below a swinging sign that read Ricker's Inn. Marcus told me to be careful again and was gone. I made my way into the front office. Behind the counter was an old man. If I didn't know any better, I'd have guessed they built this place around him. I knocked on the counter.
Yeah, what? Who's there? What? Who?
Easy there, old-timer. Just here to get my key. I called ahead.
Oh, I see. What's the name?
First name Sandy, last name Bigham.
Thank you, miss. Let's see here now. Barrymore, Birgham. Bigham! I knew I wrote that one down. Yes, the young lady from Birmingham. Yes, since you called ahead and paid, let's set you up in room 203. Just let me get the key. One moment.
Behind the old man was a hook board covered in keys. Not many were missing, so at least I wouldn't have to worry about nosy or noisy neighbors. He deftly plucked 203's key off the board and turned back to me.
There we are, 203. As promised, so delivered.
Thank you.
Oh, where are my manners? Eugene, ma'am. Eugene Ryker, at your service.
Thank you, Eugene.
You need anything, dial 000 on your phone, and it'll ring up right here.
Well, thank you, Eugene. Hopefully you have a quiet night.
Oh, I don't know. A little noise now and again, just about good.
I'll make a deal with you. I'll take the quiet, and you take the noise. Deal?
Oh, that's a deal, young lady.
My room was 203. The room sat in the bend of the L. It smelled damp, and its last decor update was 1987, by my best guess. The room had a little card saying Wi-Fi was available, but I couldn't even get the speed test side to open on it. I decided to just use the local 3G tower and hope for the best. Totally Tony's Pizza was next door, and the gas station it was inside sold single beers out of a cooler, so I definitely spent worse nights in a cheap motel.
And that's how you spent Monday. Getting drunk at an hourly motel by the interstate.
Not drunk, just had a beer with my pizza. No, I spent my night reading all the paperwork Darlene had printed off for me and checking topographical maps of Emerpleise. One must do one's homework before going out into the field. Checking slurry ponds is never easy work.
You want me to believe that's all you did?
Well, it would be nice if folk around here would just believe me when I said I came here to do my job.
But that's not the entire truth, is it? You found a mystery, didn't you?
Not the one you're thinking of. But no, I found a mystery. It was in the form of a pressed flower and all that paperwork.
Pressed flower?
Mm-hmm. Darlene didn't strike me as a pressed flower gal.
Well, I'll confess that I don't know everything about everyone here, but...
But you know one free spirit who does. 'Cause the flower was a purple aster. Ring any bells, preacher?
No.
See, that's funny, 'cause your daughter's name is Violet Astor Mulder. Figured that wouldn't be obvious. But to be fair, sitting alone on Monday night, I just thought it was a pretty flower out of place. The real ramifications of that thing didn't kick off until noon the next day.
Warren Smith, to whom am I speaking?
Hey, boss.
Sandy. Guess the reception is pot out there, huh?
Is it ever?
Anything to report today?
Well, the internet's crap, so once we're done talking, I'll get all my files over to you.
How'd it go meeting with the leadership?
Didn't meet him. That's going down tomorrow.
Any reason why?
The local yokels being local yokels.
Can't be helped.
Hey, do you still have some stadies that owe you a favor?
I do. Why?
I was mistaken by two people as a missing woman from here. Well, one said missing. One implied she was presumed dead.
You think this is connected to 3 years ago?
I do.
I'll see what I can find. Just remember to also do your job while you're out there.
My what now?
And send me those files.
Warren? Warren. Hey, Warren, can you... Darn. Reception out here is terrible.